In the last hour, Georgia Democrats gathered with advocates at the state capitol to call on Governor Brian Kemp to hold a special session to enact gun reform legislation.
This, of course, following the deaths of 2 students and 2 teachers at Appalachia High School after a gunman opened fire on Wednesday. Liza Lucas is live where the press conference just wrapped up, and emotions there are running very high today, Liza.
Cheryl and Aisha, just to give you an example, we had a parent here at the Capitol with her son who should normally be in school today. That parent in tears because of a threat that was circulating social media showing a gun naming her child's school. So that's what we're talking about when we're talking about emotions running high. Those emotions playing out for us at the Capitol as Democrats also echo a call for change. State Democrats noting that this is not the first time or the first tragedy where they have called for a special session or policy change. They reminded today that they've stood on these same steps before. They've made the same call for action following the Midtown shooting in Atlanta in May 2023. They say that the frustration, however, is amplified by the fact that the bills addressing gun safety and reform that Democrats have put forth, they don't move forward to the point that they get a hearing. And so today they laid responsibility on Republicans who hold the majority.
But you know what? I do agree with the governor on some level. Wednesday was not the ideal time to talk about policy. The ideal time to have these discussions would have been before the senseless murders of Mason Schermerhorn, Christian Angulo, Ricky Aspinwall, and Christina Iremi. And the second best time to deal with it is right now.
That was Representative Syra Draper right there. Again, state Democrats calling for change. Now, the press conference just wrapped up in the last few minutes. So we do plan to reach out to both Georgia Governor Brian Kemp as well as Lieutenant Governor Burt Jones, who were both called out here today, and ask whether there could be any possibility for a special session. We do know that Democrats are sending their letter over to the governor's office as we speak. Live at the Capitol, Liza Lucas, 11 Alive News.
All right, Liza, thank you. You mentioned the mom and her son and the picture of a threat, and I just want to remind everyone, Liza, that we are on standby for that press conference in Gwinnett County related to threats that have been made at a number of different districts.